Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm very excited today because, first of all, yesterday's video, it got 5 views overnight, which is, we're making our way back, we're climbing up the ladder again. But more importantly, one of my videos from like 5 days ago called It's All About Perspective, it has 66 views. Oh my, I'm speechless. I mean, I was sat here thinking, oh, I've fallen off. But my old video is still getting views. I think the thing is, I guess I can turn this into advice. Don't just look at your current progress. Look back, because sometimes you might see more than just what's happening now. That video, I think, has just been accumulating views since it was uploaded, and I just didn't really notice because I was focused on the most recent videos. But wow, that's actually crazy. I don't know what to say. It's also crazy because that video, when it first uploaded, I think only had like 5 views. And then it ended up going from like below average to the most viewed video. It's actually insane. On top of that, we got a new sub. They commented on my video called New Goals, saying that their goal was to train at the gym. That's sick. I'm glad to see that at least one of you guys likes the gym as well. Yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about today, well, actually, I wanted to say yesterday I went to go play tennis with my friend, and it was pretty fun, yeah. I remember, this was ages ago now, 2 weeks ago, I made a video. That was my first big video, the one that actually got some views. I made a video called Good Sleep, and I talked about how I don't really like tennis, but I haven't played in ages, but everyone I speak to is like constantly glazing it, so I wanted to try it out. Honestly, when I first started it, I was like, this is not that fun. But once you like warm up, get into it, and like start actually being able to hit shots, yeah, it's pretty fun. I would not say it's on the same level as badminton though. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate from team tennis, but badminton is better in my opinion, so take that, I guess. Another thing I did yesterday is I tried padel for the first time. I didn't really know anything about it. I just sort of played it. I just sort of saw people playing it. That one's really fun as well. It's kind of like tennis mixed with a bit of squash. It's sort of like there's a tennis court, but it's smaller than a tennis court. And then there's like walls which you can hit the ball off as well. And the rackets are weird. They're kind of like flat paddles. I wonder why it's called that. And yeah, today I'm going climbing. Quite excited because climbing is my favourite sport. And for those of you who know the difference, I'm actually going bouldering, not climbing. Climbing is with rope. Bouldering is, well, I guess climbing is the whole thing, the whole grouping of all the different climbing styles. But bouldering is like short walls without a rope, so you can just like, in theory, you can jump from the top and not be injured, but you shouldn't jump from the top. You should climb down, so it's safer. Yeah, super excited for that. One thing that I'm going to start doing every day from now on, because I've been somewhat inspired by seeing what other people do, I'm going to go just because I go out and about every day and I speak to new people and I speak to people I know and I just see new people all the time. So I think I'm going to start like speaking to a new person every day and asking them for some kind of like advice or wisdom. See if anything resonates with me or you guys. And yeah, I think that's a good idea because I feel like I can learn a lot in a short amount of time if I do that. But I haven't started it yet, obviously. So I'm gonna start asking people today. So you should get some advice in tomorrow's video. But that being said, I do have, I guess, some advice. I guess you could call it that. It's more like a way you should act. Basically, I'm not a particularly religious person, but I have quite a few friends who are Christians and Muslims. And one of my Muslim friends, if you don't know, there's every Friday Muslims go to like a prayer room or a mosque or something. And there'll be a person there giving a speech, which is just about like how to act, how to be a good Muslim, I guess. I mean, it's not always the same thing. Some sage advice or something. And one time my friend went and he came back and he told me, he was like, "Oh, this is such like crazy advice. I never heard anyone say it." And I was like, "Okay, what is it? What is it?" And he said, the guy said, when you're giving charity, so I guess the analogy was when you're giving something with your left hand, your right hand shouldn't know about it. And it's basically saying like, if you're giving charity, no one should know. It shouldn't be something to brag about. It's something that you just do because it's something you feel you should or you want to do. But it's not something that is there so that you can brag about. And I'm not saying that, for example, on Instagram, there's a guy called MD Motivator, and he gives out a lot of stuff to people who need it, like cars, houses, and stuff. I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong, because he's not bragging about it. He's just spreading a message of be kind to people, especially those who are kind to you. And he's basically showing the world that it's a better place than you think. Some people who are on their last few pounds, like they don't have much money left, will still give away some of their money, and that's really inspiring. So I'm not saying stuff like that is a bad thing, but I'm sure you've met someone who's bragged about how much money they've donated to charity, or been talking about their achievements as if it's something worthy of praise. And of course, donating to charity is worthy of praise, but you shouldn't ask for praise. If anything, it's somewhat of an expectation that your community has brought you up in a situation where you can have money, so you may as well give back to it, right? But yeah, just take that how you want it. I think it's an amazing piece of advice. So I try to live by that, and I think, and even if you're not religious, it holds true for across all humanity. So I think that's pretty inspiring, and I think I'm gonna start asking random people on the street for their advice or wisdom or whatever. And it doesn't even have to be old people either. I might start asking people my age who look like they've got it together. Ask them what sort of stuff they do, how they deal with their life. Because everybody's in different circumstances and everybody has overcome different hardships and whatnot. So, yeah. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully this advice helped you.